Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Lisa Richardson.
And I'm Catherine Maedeman.
And today we're coming to you on location from the construction site of the brand new Bridges Prep School.
How exciting is that? So our guests today are Dr. Sherry Hurst, who's the interim head of school. We have Tiffany Woodard, who's the teacher of the year. We also have Emily Payne, 11th grade class president, and Tom Angelillo, vice chairman of the board of directors, is joining us.
So stick around for this episode of 843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where the Low Country comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak. Welcome to 843 TV. We are here at the construction site of the brand new campus of Bridges Prep School, which is out on the Highway 170. And here to joining us and sharing with us is Dr. Sherry Hurst and Teacher of the Year, Tiffany Woodard. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you.
So Tiffany, not only are you chosen as the Teacher of the Year for Bridges, but also as a finalist in the, let me get it right, the State Charter District Teacher of the Year. Two congratulations are in order then. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been teaching for 13 years. I taught in North Carolina, Florida, and now South Carolina. I have always taught kindergarten or first grade. So I love teaching. I love teaching kids how to read. Currently I'm teaching first grade. And so they come to me and they know how to read simple pattern text, and then by the end of the year they're reading chapter books and having meaningful conversations about the text, and that's just so exciting.
A lot of transition in education happens in that first year or two, doesn't it?
It does.
That is. Well, first, congratulations.
Thank you.
And second, I want to ask you, so how many kids are in your class? I'd love to know a little bit of the infrastructure, the day in the life of what your class is like.
All right. I have 23 children. So we have a lot of hands-on activities. I teach a lot of mini lessons, and then I'll scaffold the learning. They will take the information I've taught them, and they'll transition into like independent time and partner work, and then the whole time I'm facilitating, making sure that they're understanding the objectives. And so we have lots of just hands-on, and then we have the PADEA seminars that we do even in first grade. The children have to learn how to have conversations with each other without talking over one another, knowing how to sit back and listen and knowing when to jump in. And that's difficult at this age, especially when they are used to raising their hand, and then they're in a PADEA seminar and they don't have to raise their hand. They just speak out when they have an idea. And again, I sit back as more of a facilitator during that. So.
Dr. Hurst, there may be folks who really don't understand the concept of a charter school. This is a free charter school. Can you just define that for us, please?
Yes, ma'am. So in South Carolina, there are authorizers of public charter schools. So our authorizer is the state, South Carolina State Charter School District, and we get funding from the state that's sent to our district, that gets sent to us. The education is free. It's a choice. So when Tiffany applied for Teacher of the Year, I said that she was the voice for choice because she's such a great teacher, and she exemplifies what a lot of families might be looking for in a teacher for their child. It's a choice to come here, so you just apply on our school website, and there's a lottery that on a certain date lets people know how openings we have. That's how many people we can take, and then we have a waiting list, and as students leave, students are called off the waiting list, and that's really how it works. So anyone in the state of South Carolina could apply to Bridges, and it's a free education. It's still funded by the state of South Carolina.
Interesting. Well, let me ask you this. Are you one of the founding teachers?
I am not.
So when did you join?
I joined a year and a half ago. So my husband is in the military, and so that's what brought us to Beaufort. Yes.
So being in a private charter school, previously were you in a public school? Is that
I've been in public and private in the past, but previously, right before Bridges, I was in a private school.
So being the charter, is there a different experience as an educator?
Yeah, there are differences. It feels more like a private school in some ways, but then we have more resources like a public school would have. So it's kind of like a meeting of the two worlds, of public and private. For me, that's what it feels.
Can I add something to that as well? So part of being a charter school is you have to offer something different. And so that's how your charter gets authorized. And Mrs. Woodard mentioned the PAIDEA seminars, and the PAIDEA teaching methodology is part of the foundation of our charter. So when we applied to be a charter school, that was one of the founding things that we said we would do different, that we think will help level the playing field for all students and give students an opportunity to participate in discourse and intellectual discussions and be ready for the world when they finish school.
That's really interesting. So what other curriculum ideas or things that you had for a charter to require for you to do?
Well, basically you have your founding things. Ours is PAIDEA and also STEM education. Some charters are math and science charters, some charters are they're all different. They just have to have something different. You still have to follow the state regulations for what needs to be taught at a certain grade level, but each charter is unique, and that's what makes it so special. Families can have a choice. They can look around and see what they think is best for their family and their child.
Great. Well, we've got a lot more to hear about from Dr. Herbst and some others here at the school, so stay around. We'll be right back with more 843 TV.